Yeah. Now we will discuss string and its operations on it, right? What is a string? String is not something else or anything different from array. It's an array itself, right? It's a character array. It is a special type of an array, I can say, right? It is a character array. It consists of all ASCII characters terminated with null character. This null character is either \0 or \n. But since backslash here is used as a escape sequencer in our, this compiler, so \0 is being used. Okay, so \0 is your null character. Fine. Okay, so while reading and printing the strings, we will be using format specifier called %s. Format specifier %s is used to read and print string. Okay, we can note down these notes. Anyway, next, how do you declare a string? Declaration of a string. Using a character array. As I said, it is an array. It is a character array, right? I can give the name as a string. Can give any name to the string variable. If you are representing student roll numbers, you can give student roll number, student name, S name, employee name, E name. Okay, like that you can give any name of the string based on the reference or the context, right? Here I will be mentioning the size, right? What does this mean is that this particular string will have maximum of about how many characters? 20 characters, not more than that. It can have less than it. It can have 2 character, 5, 10, 15, but maximum of 20 characters it can hold, right? Rather, right? So the last character, after the last character, it will have the null character. So the other way around, I can say null character will be the last character of the string. Okay. So how to read a string? You can use scanf also, right? If you are using scanf, what is a percentage? What is the format specifier? Percentage s, as I said, right? Percentage s will be the format specifier. So if I have to read the string, I should say that after double quote comma, I should say that string, right? Here, one thing if you have observed, I am not giving ampersand while I'm reading the strings, right? This is the difference, right? See, for reading any variable, we will give the ampersand, right? Preceded with any of the variable into which you want to read. But here, in case of strings, while you're reading, you don't give ampersand. You just give the string name. That's it. String is string. String name is string. So I've just given it rather, right? So here, within the double quote, the form specifier that I'm giving for scanf while reading is nothing but percentage %s. How to print? You can use printf function, of course. Printf. Here again, the form specifier will be percentage %s. Okay. And again, I'll be just saying the name of the string. That's it, right? While printing. Got it. So while reading and printing the string, you just give the name. That's it, right? Unlike other variables, when you're reading, you ampersand, you don't give it here, right? That is the difference. I hope this is clear to all of you, how to declare, how to read, how to print the string. Now we can demonstrate a program on the same, okay? We will go to online compiler here. We'll save the previous program first, saying that this is matrix multiplication, right? Matrix multiplication. Yeah, now we'll go for the next program here. We'll create another project here. We'll say create new project. When I say create new project, what it gives? It gives this skeleton. Here I can have one comment to specify what program does it contains. This is just to demonstrate, right? I can say demonstration of string read and print. Okay. Okay, now let us here take one string variable. How do you declare a string? Just now I have said declare it as a character array. I can give any name. I can give it as string also, or else something else as well. My string I can give, otherwise name I can give as my string. And the size I have, let us say, given here as 20, then it does mean that you can read only maximum up to 20 characters. Now, how to read the string here? You can read directly with the help of scanf function. But before that, if you want to print something for the user to know what he has to enter, you can rather enter, have a statement to specify that what to enter. Enter the name. Okay. Let us say I'm using this my string to read your name. Okay. Scanf. Okay. Or else the string name can be just my name also. I can just specify it as my name. It's all up to you. As I said, the variable name can be anything. Okay. Which should reflect the context. Percentage, what is the font specifier I'll be using here? Percentage %s, okay? Comma, just say my name, the string name, that's it. String name is my name here, right? No ampersand, you can see. Now the same, whatever you have read, you want to print. So you print the same here. My name is, here you are printing. In place of this percentage, yes, you want that my name to be printed. So now after double quote comma, you are giving the name of the string which you want to display in place of that percentage s inside the double quotes. Okay. Now, in this particular program, what is it we are doing here is we are declaring first a string with the help of a character array. It's a character array rather, right? Then you are reading the string here with the help of scanf. Then you are printing the same whatever you have read. Okay. just execute this program, enter the name. It is saying it enters your name. I am entering my name. You can enter your name when you are executing this. Abdul Azim. I'm ready. Then I want to print, right? My name is Abdul, right? You can see here it is skipping after the space, because after Abdul that space is not read here. That is the problem with this scanf reading. Okay, so in the scanf reading it reads the characters until if any blank space, tab space are entered, new line character is encountered, it terminates from there itself rather, right? So I have given the entire name Abdul space Azim, but it has taken only till Abdul, because immediately after, once it encounters with this space, it terminates the string, thinking that there are no characters after that. Then there is a blank space or tab space. Any blank space if it encounters with tab space also is nothing but blank spaces of seven number rather, right? Seven blank spaces. Enter is also blank spaces only, taking the cursor on the fresh line. So when you encounter with enter or tab space or blank space, what it is doing, it is simply terminating the string. So that's the reason why it is not reading this async. Fine. If I want that this particular space also to be read as part of this particular string, then I will go for the string handling functions, right? So I have string handling function available in string.h. Okay, so I have one function called getS. To read string with delimiter of blank space as well, of blank space, right? So you want to read the string including the blank space. Blank space here is basically acting as a delimiter rather, right? To separate two words. You can go with getS function, right? So I have a getS function. I can just say getS my name, that's it, right? This is the syntax. So syntax of getS is it just takes the syntax string as an argument, that's it. Fine. Syntax is getS of character asterisk or character array, you can say, right? Character array represent what? String, right? So this is the syntax of getS. So I just give getS followed by the string enclosed within parentheses. Now let us use this getS function and then execute the same, whether it takes the blank space as well or not. Okay, let us look at here. So instead of scanf, this is one way of reading. Anyway, using scanf also you can read. But the limitation in scanf is when you encounter with blank space, it means when you have a sentence consisting of a set of words separated with blank spaces, only the first word will be read and the remaining will be simply removed rather, right? But if you want the remaining words also to be included, then you can go for getS. So I'm using getS here. So it is an unformatted function, right? So you don't need any format specifier for this. Got it? Just give the name, that's it. What is the string name? My name. Just give that, that's enough, right? Now let us execute this and give the same input whether it takes or not. We'll see, right? Yeah, here when you have used my name, then I have to include the library. Yeah, it has executed. Of course, we'll give the just come out of it. Yeah. Now let us Give here stdlib.h. It includes that, but yeah, here I am giving Abdul space Azim. Okay, it is giving the output or not? Yes, it is giving, right? You don't need these libraries also to be included. It works without as well because it is available in stdio.h only. Okay, you don't need any separate. But the problem is when you get incompatibility with the version, you get that kind of warning. Warning can be ignored rather, right? I'm using now getters, you can see here. So getters will include even the spaces as well. Okay, it reads that blank space also as a character rather, right? So it doesn't terminate when the blank space encountered, like how scanf get terminated. So you can see here, I am executing the same and then seeing whether it takes that blank space. Abdul space Azim I have given here. Okay, see that all is printed. My name is Abdul Azim. It means even blank space is read because of which only it has been printed rather, right? So getters is one function which you can rather use to read the strings. It is a console unformatted, right? Because you don't give any form specifiers, right? While reading, just giving the string, that's it. So you can say getters is a console unformatted input function. Yes or no? So similarly to print the string, we have already used printf function, but in addition to that, you have another function called puts. You can use this puts. It is a console unformatted output function, right? And if you look at the syntax of the same is similar to getters, you just say puts followed by the string. That's it, right? That's it. Okay. Example is you can say puts my name. You can have the string value and as well string name both, right? But only one at a time rather, right? If I want to print that particular information which I had here, I need to put s, right? Because my name is a string value. This is a string value and this is string variable. Both cannot be in the single put s I can have, right? So it means I need to have, in order to replicate this, I need to have two put s. Okay. Put s, you say my name. This is a string value here. Am I still connected with you? My name is. Then another put s is required to print the string my name, right? So in case of this printf is working better here. Yes or no? Printf is working better here for us. If I have to replace this printf, I need two puts. But getters is good for me in case of this where space is also being included and acting as a delimiter. When I have multiple words to be accepted for a particular string, I can straight away go for getters. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes. Okay, so now let us move on with the string handling function. There are certain set of string handling functions available in string.h. String.h is a header file. It consists of string handling functions. Such as to find the length we have strlen, okay, strlen. To copy the strings we have strcpy. To compare two strings, we have strcmp. Okay. To concatenate two strings, we have strcat. Okay. So these are some of the functions. To find the reverse of the string, we have strrev. Okay. Like this, we have certain set of string handling function. We'll see some of the string handling functions here, and we'll demonstrate the same. Okay, in this particular class. So strlen, it is basically used to find the length of the string. Okay. You have a string already read or used in your program. You want to find the length of the same. You just have to pass that string as an argument to it, right? If you look at the syntax of this function, strlen is strlen, then followed by the string. That's it. It returns what it returns. It returns the length of the string, which you have to hold it in some variable. Let us say x, where x is some integer rather, right? Okay. So if you look at the syntax, what it consists of is nothing but it returns integer kind. Okay. This is the syntax. This is the example, you can say, right? For example, if I have to find the my name's length, then I can probably take a variable L in which I can hold the length of the string which is when returned. Okay, my name. Okay, so this L will hold the length of the string. Okay, let us demonstrate this. So in order to implement string handling function, I need to include what? String.h, right? That I have to include here. Include string.h. Okay, so my name is a string here. I have actually already accepted my name, and then I want to find the length of that string. I'll take another variable here to find the length of the string. Int len, I am saying, in which I would like to hold the length of the string. Len equal to my name. So that has to be passed to strlen function. Str. Okay. Strlen of my name, I'm saying here. Okay. So when I pass my name to strlen, what it does, it will find the length of this my name, which I have read before, and then it returns the length of the same in alien. That I can probably show. My name is this, and then you want to show the length of the same in the same statement. Length equal to here percentage d comma len, you are saying, right? So in place of this percentage s, you will get my name, and in place of this percentage d, len, you will get, right, the length which is calculated. You can just again run the program and see, right? So enter the name it is asking here. You can see warnings can be ignored anywhere. So I am giving the same Abdul Azim. It now includes this space, blank space, also as a character. So you can see the length of the uh, name includes that blank space as well. Okay. See 11. ABDUL is 5. This is 5. 5 plus 5, 10. In between you have a blank space. No. So together how many characters? 11 characters. So the length is 11. It is displaying, right? I hope this is clear to all of you how to find the length of the string with the help of strlen function, which is available in string.h, right? Now similarly, we'll see other functions. If you have two strings, we can compare two strings. We can copy one string to another. Okay. Let us look at string copy function here. str cpy. It is used to copy the strings. Okay, so the syntax, if you look at of the same, it has two strings as arguments, right? S1 and S2, or you can say source or target, the other way around, right? This is the source, let us say, and this is the target. So this T target string, what happens? It will be copied into the source string, right? The other way around, I can say this is target. However, it's up to you. The terminology basically, whatever you use, based on that, you will have to describe. Okay. So what happens here? T, the target string, is copied into the source string is copied into the target string, right? That is T. Okay. Source string will be given as a second argument, right? The other way around, the second string will be copied into the first string. Fine. So I have given source as the second string, target as the first string. So source string, that is the second string, will be copied into the target string, that is the first string, right? This is how it exactly works. You can probably check with an example. We will work out with an example here. Demonstrate the same. Let us say I have a target string and then I have a source string, right? So source will be copied into target. Let us now take two strings here. Let's save this first. This is string demo, right? With length dot c. Now create another project here. So in this particular example, we are trying to demonstrate what? String copy function, right? Demo of str cpy copy function. So let us take two strings here. Here I am taking S of around 20 size. And then let us take another string that is P of 20 size, okay? I don't need to find the length here anyway. Just remove this. Okay, now enter the source string. Enter the source string here. That is taken in where? It is taken in S. Now we want to copy source into target, right? So T comma S, you say. Second string will be copied into the first one rather, right? Now you can print both of them. Here you can print source. Both will be same now. once after get copied, source will have its own copy. It just sends another copy of the same to the target rather, right? So source does not lose its information when it is giving a copy to other rather, right? So both will have the same information. You can probably check here. We'll print both of them here. Source comma target. Okay. So here, what we have done in this particular example, in order to demonstrate string copy, we have taken two strings s and t of equal size, and we have read the source string s, and then we are using string copy function. Basically, what happens in string copy is second string will be simply copied into the first one rather, right? Fine. Here, second string is the source which I have already read before, which is going to be copied into the target or the first one. So when you print both of them, you can see both of them are equal to the same rather. Yes, run the same and then see. Enter the source string. For example, you have entered the source string as Hyderabad. Okay, and then now we can see source is Hyderabad, target is also Hyderabad. Both are same. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes. String copy function. How string copy function is working? The second string will be copied into the first one. Okay. Now let us look at the next function, string handling function. String compare. Okay. strcmp. This is a string handling function used to compare two strings, right? It compares two strings. So what it does when the strings are being compared, either it returns 0 or a negative value or a positive value rather, right? We will discuss when it returns 0, negative and positive. Fine. So here the syntax of the same, if you look at it, returns some integer value. So I can say int here. Then the function name is string compare, right? Of you have two strings to be compared rather, right? Let us say s1 and you have another string s2. Now this return value, when you implement it with some example here, it is returning some value, right? Some value, let us say c. C is a constant which is being returned from this string compare. When you are passing s1 comma s2 as two strings. So the c value, as I said, could be 0. If c equal to 0, it means that both s1 and s2 are equal. Okay, s1 equal to s2 implies, if c equal to 0, it implies that s1 equal to s2. Okay, if c is greater than 0, means positive value, then it means that s1 is greater than s2. If c is less than 0, it implies that s1 is less than s2. So this is how the implementation of strcmp will take place. We can have a demo of the same. Now let us copy this and save this program. Here we were actually finding string copy, right? String copy.c. Now let us create another project here. Now in this new project, I want to I want to demonstrate the string compare, right? String compare I want to do. Let us take two strings s1 and s2 here. And now read both the strings. Enter two strings So you can read using scanf here. The advantage of using scanf is you can read both of them at the same time, right? If I go with getters, I have to use getters two times because getters can read only one string at a time, right? But scanf can read any number. That's the reason why I want to take here scanf. I want to read S1 first, then I want to read S2. Okay. Now we will compare this here. It returns some value, right? So I just wanted to hold it in some variable int c. So c equal to str cmp s1 comma s2 are going to be compared here. Now the value which is going to be returned, you want to print the same what you have read, string 1, and then you can probably have the analysis of the same. Okay, so I'm just printing first here whatever I have read. Okay, now I want to analyze based on the c value that I obtained from this particular statement. So if c equal to 0, as I said, strings are equal, right? Both are equal, right? So that I have to print here. Printf, I say both are equal. Both are equal. Okay. If c is greater than 0, what do you mean by it? Hmm? S1 is greater, yes or no? If c is greater than 0, S1 is greater than S2. Yes or no? Now let us say if c is less than 0, what do you mean by it? S1 is less than S2, right? This is how what exactly we have discussed. And I'm trying to implement the same. We have taken two strings here, S1 and S2. We have read both of them and we are comparing here. Before analyzing, we are printing the strings values here, and then we are checking what is the c value that we have generated out of it, right? If c equal to 0, we are saying it is both are equal. If c is greater than 0, we are saying that S1 is greater than S2. If c is less than 0, we are saying S1 is less than S2. Okay, let us execute this and some problem with internet, I think probably. The problem is server, not with my own. I will re-execute again and see. It's taking time to compile. Some problem with the cloud server maybe. It's taking too much of time. We will take this code and run in another server. Taking program is there is another server we have online. server program is this online compiler here. Yeah, we'll run the same here. We'll copy this code first. Okay, we'll try to run here. See, you can see the output on the right side, right? Enter the two strings it is asking for us to enter. I am writing here A Z E E M. This is one string, and then I'm giving another string as A Z E E Z. Okay, A Z E E M, A Z E E Z. Okay. Let's keep on taking. It's asking again. Okay, let us now enter Azim and Aziz. Okay. Hello. Ellie, right? Yeah, it's not showing. You can see here. Hello. The first string I have entered. Second string is heli. Okay. So which one is greater? See how the comparison actually is done here is it will compare the first character of the first string with the first character of the second string. Both are equal. Then it will go with the next. Here the second character of the both the strings are also equal. Then it go for the next. Third character is also same. Then here in the fourth character you can see they are different. When they are different, they are going to be compared with the ASCII values. Which one is greater, L or I? Who comes first? I comes first. L is after. So it means L ASCII value is greater. So obviously string 1 is greater. So what it returns? It returns positive value. So because of which it is printing that S1 is greater than S2. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes? This is still working. There is some problem. We can remove this otherwise. This is clear to all of you. Yes? Shall we go with next? Yeah. We will see the next string handling function, that is string concatenate here. strcat. Okay. This is used to concatenate, means append two strings, right? Used to append one string to another, right? The syntax, if you look at, strcat followed by two strings within its parenthesis, right? So you can see here there is a target string and there is a source string. So now what happens here is the source string will go and get appended with target. But at the same time, source string will not lose its data. It will have its own copy. The another copy of it is going to be appended. Appended in the sense target will have its own. Then in addition to that, it will get S as well, right? That is source. Got it? So the explanation of the same I'm giving here. S, which is nothing but the source string here, right? Source string is get appended to T, that is target string. It means source does not lose its data and target also does not lose its data. Target will have, after this particular function is executed, in addition to its own, it will have S copy as well. After target data is finished, S data will start rather, right? So example, if I give here strcat of T comma S, then S going to get appended to T. Okay, let us execute the same here. Okay, use this program as compiler. Let us take this as target whose value is 20, and let us take this as source whose value I'm giving as 10. Let us read both of them first. Enter two strings, source and target. Okay, now here strcat, right? You will have target first, then S. Okay. Now the source string you can print and see what happens after this. And you can print the target as well and see what happens after the execution. Here S and then here it is T, right? Okay, so here there is no analysis rather, right? Let's remove this. So now you can see how I'm demonstrating this string concatenate function in strcat, right? I'm passing T and S as argument. T is the first string, which I'm called as target string. The second string is the source string I'm saying. So I have read both of them before. You can see I'm using scanf function. Okay, now what happens is the S string, the source string will go and get appended to T without losing its own data, right? It means it will just attach one copy of the same to T. And when the execution is done, T will have its own. In addition to its own, it will have S copy as well attached to it rather, right? It's kind of attachment or appendment, right? You can execute the same and probably see here by giving two strings here. Let us say source I am giving as Hyderabad, okay? And let us say target I am giving as Secunderabad. Now what happens? Hyderabad go and get appended to, Secunderabad, right? When I HYD, I'll give small strings, otherwise HYD, LCCD, okay? Let us run again. HYD is the source, then SECD I said, okay? Yeah, now you can see. Source is Hyderabad, target is we have already given as SECD, but in addition to its own data, HYD, the source get appended here. So target will have now SECD and HYD put together, right? This is how it works, okay? You can see the code. Those who want to note down it, they can rather note down the code, okay? This is concatenate, right? You can save this as well. There is a save option. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes, we'll run the same in online GDB. What was the problem? We'll see why it was not coming. Some problem with this compiler, maybe. No issue. We could able to execute here, right? In program is, this is another online compiler. Program is, right? Program. You can run any program, C program, Python, and all other programming languages as well. You can run here, right? You select and then say run, it will give you the output, right? Again, you can run and then probably check Azim I am giving, and then I'm giving Aziz, okay? You can see the output. The output will get Aziz Azim, okay? That's how it going to give you. I hope this is clear to all of you.